you talking about? Sol Ruca is the best women's wrestler in NXT. It's not Stephanie Vaquer, it's not Jordan Grace, and it for sure is not Jada Parker. It's Sol Ruca. And if you're saying Kalani Jordan in the chat right now, you're actually tripping. The best thing about Sol is her in-ring ability. Her mic work is decent. But listen, we can run through her whole title reign so far. We will. And the main reason I say that Sol Ruca is the best women's wrestler in NXT right now, maybe even the best wrestler in NXT right now, is because she is the greatest. Like she's great in ring. Have you ever seen a bad Sol Ruca match? No, you haven't. The reasons I think she is the best is she went from not being able to catch a break in NXT, not being able to win a match, not being able to get anybody on her side. The only thing that was going for her was her finisher. So she sat back for a minute, got her stuff together, got everything right, came back, and now everybody's wanting to see her win. Now she's the Women's North American Champion in NXT. You go from rock bottom NXT superstar, nobody wants to see you win, nobody knows who you are, nobody remembers your name, to NXT Women's North American Champion. It's insane. She is the first ever person. Well, I take that back. She's not the first ever person to win the Women's NXT North American Championship, but she's one of the, in my opinion, the best NXT Women's Championship holder of this North American Championship. Can we agree? Stephanie Vaquer was not a better champion than Sol Ruca, and Sol has only had one title defense. Listen, we will go through her whole defenses, and I will still remain to say Sol Ruca is the best women's wrestler in NXT. It's not Stephanie Vaquer. It's not. In my opinion, my personal opinion, and if you really look at it, Sol Ruca is better in ring than Stephanie Vaquer. And trust me, I didn't see one title defense and say, hey, that's right. I didn't see her match against Kalani Jordan and say that was the right decision to say this. I said that over the past 5 months of seeing her do this trail on NXT, seeing her hit this soul snatcher, going on to Stand and Deliver to win that ladder match, having this little tag team with Zarya, trying to improvise on this tag team after pretty much hitting rock bottom again, getting put in a sore tag team, and now she's right back to the top. Whenever you're looking better than your tag partner, it's not an issue, but it's something that you have to accept as Zarya. Zarya came into the WWE. Everybody thought it was amazing, and Sol Ruca shut that down. Sol Ruca rose to the top, forgot her tag partner, and went and became, in my opinion, the greatest women's wrestler in NXT today. That's it. And we're going to go through her defenses right now. She started off by defeating Jasmine Nix to qualify for this ladder match ahead of Stand and Deliver. Awesome. People were mad at that. People were mad that she defeated Jasmine Nix. I get it. Jasmine's awesome in ring, but who would you rather see in a ladder match, Sol Ruca or Jasmine Nix? And you're talking about the same Jasmine Nix that has been away from her faction for the past 2 months. No, she's not gonna beat Sol Ruca. It's not happening. She goes on to Stand and Deliver, and her tag partner's in the match as well. They settle their differences in that match, say this is it. So it's every man for themselves. No, nothing matters. They go in, Sol knocks Zarya off the ladder, wins the Women's North American Championship in a ladder match at Stand and Deliver against Lola Vice, against Izzy Dane, and against a returning Thea Hale, which everybody thought was going to win that ladder match, including myself. I thought it was an obvious decision to give it to Thea Hale. She was the hottest superstar in NXT at that time. Hottest women's superstar going into Stand and Deliver, just seeing how everybody was missing her after Chase U exploded. So everybody thought she was going to win. And then Sol Ruca came, stole that title, and she's done nothing but great things since. So, and you might be saying, you're only saying that because the only matches you saw is that title match. No. Like I said, I've been keeping an eye on her for the past couple of months waiting to make this video and waiting. As soon as I saw her winning at Stand and Deliver, I just knew I was going to have to make this video, especially after her next title defense. So seeing her and Kalani burn the house down at Battleground on Sunday, what else can you see? And don't get me wrong, Stephanie Vaquer and Jordynne Grace had an absolute banger of a match at Battleground, but it doesn't reach the limits of Sol Ruca versus Kalani Jordan. The history of Sol and Kalani was already better than the match of Stephanie Vaquer and Jordynne Grace. And don't get me wrong again, Jordynne Grace and Stephanie Vaquer are the two greatest highest level athletes in NXT right now. But Sol Ruca is a level ahead of them. And y'all gotta accept the truth. Y'all have to accept the truth. Even if this is a hot take or not, you gotta accept the truth that Sol Ruca is the greatest women's wrestler in NXT today. And I haven't looked at the card yet for tonight's NXT. I know Stephanie Vaquer has a title match with Jacy Jayne. But either way, it doesn't matter what Stephanie Vaquer does in this match. It still will not make me believe that she is better than Sol Ruca. Unless her and Jacy go out tonight and put on the best women's match of 2025 so far, then she'll top her. But right now, it's Stephanie Vaquer, Sol Ruca, just like this. Stephanie is this close to getting to Sol Ruca's level. She's not there. She's not. Yes, she's been to AEW. Yes, she's been through all these promotions, doing the greatest work that people have seen. But Sol Ruca, over just a couple months span, over the year span of her being in NXT, she's already better than Stephanie Vaquer. Accept the truth. Y'all gotta accept the truth. And listen, on Sunday, I posted this on the Instagram already. We saw the greatest NXT women's match of 2025 so far. Prove me wrong. Prove me wrong. And do not say the Stand and Deliver Fatal 4-Way, because it was not. All we saw in that match was Jada Parker got some offense. Everybody got equal offense, and all it was one by one-on-one matches between those four women. That's all it was. And we see Sol Ruca hit a side flip over a leg sweep. That's already impressive enough. She goes on to do a cartwheel backflip over the top rope. I don't think there's any other woman in NXT that can do that. Besides probably a Jasmine Nix, she defeated already. And yeah, you're probably going to say, this is a scripted booking, blah, blah, blah. They can put over whoever they want. Yeah, they can. But they put over the right people. Just saying. She goes on Sunday to defeat Kalani Jordan in the opener of Battleground. That tells you that Sean has a lot of confidence in Sol Ruca. And it tells me that this time that she hasn't had a championship these past couple of months, and seeing Sean put that title on her after Stephanie had to release it, makes me think that we're either going to see that rematch down the line with Stephanie Vaquer and Sol Ruca, which would be, in my opinion, one of the greatest women's matches of NXT history if it happens. But we see Sol Ruca and Kalani Jordan put on just an instant classic in the opener. And it brings Kalani's character down just a little bit. But Kalani and Sol Ruca are some of the best women's wrestlers in NXT. And I would even debate with you that Sol Ruca is better than half the women's superstars on the main roster. It's the truth. And that's what y'all gotta accept. She is better than half of the women's superstars on the main roster, and better than every single women's superstar in NXT. Everybody has to accept this. So that's going to conclude it. That's literally going to conclude everything. That's all I wanted to come on here and say today. Or not just for the whole day. We're going to get into the NXT card later in the day as well. I'm waiting until they release the full entire card and not play with me. But let me know. I can't look at the chat right now. After the stream and after the YouTube video goes up of this, I'm going to look at the chat and see what y'all are saying. And if y'all disagree, you don't know ball. Okay? So, with that being said, I want to thank y'all for watching the stream. I want to thank everybody that's watching the stream live. And I also want to thank all the people who are watching on YouTube. But, with that being said, I hope y'all enjoyed the stream. Come back to the page or the Twitch or the YouTube, whatever you're watching on now, because we're posting a lot of content today. We're posting a lot of videos, a lot of updates, a lot of stuff about Monday Night Raw.